Music is the mediator between the spiritual and the sensual life, a quote by Bach himself, which encapsulates the essence of his music. Our journey begins with the dawn of a musical genius in the small town of Eisenach, Germany. Born on the 31st of March, 1685, Johann Sebastian Bach was not just another child. He was born into a family deeply rooted in music, a heritage that would significantly shape his life. From an early age, Bach was immersed in musical explorations, guided by the legacy of his family. This familial orchestra of talent served as his first introduction to music. But the symphony of his life was not all harmonious. By the tender age of 10, Bach had lost both his parents, a tragedy that could have muted his melody forever. But Bach was not to be silenced. Despite the early adversities, Bach's journey to becoming a music maestro had just begun. Bach was no ordinary child. His early life was filled with music and hardship, a combination that forged a legend. Born into a family of musicians, Johann Sebastian Bach was immersed in the world of music from a very early age. When orphaned at just 10 years old, he moved in with his older brother Johann Christoph, a gifted organist who became young Bach's first music teacher. Under his brother's tutelage, Bach was introduced to a world of notes and chords, of harmonies and melodies. His brother's influence sparked the flame that would grow into Bach's lifelong passion for music. Bach's musical journey didn't stop there. At the ripe age of 18, he landed his first job as a violinist in the court of Duke Johann Ernst in Weimar. This was a pivotal point in his career, as it was here that he began to master the violin and develop his unique style. His talent didn't go unnoticed, and he was soon appointed as the organist at the new church in Arnstadt. This was no small feat for a young musician in his early 20s. His appointment as an organist allowed him to explore and experiment, to push boundaries and to create a sound that was distinctly his own. However, Bach was not content with just mastering his craft. He yearned for more knowledge, more experience. To satiate this thirst, he undertook a walking journey that spanned over 250 miles to Lübeck. His purpose? To study under the famed organist and composer Dieterich Buxtehude, a journey that would further shape his musical style and influence his future works. Bach's thirst for knowledge and dedication to his craft were the stepping stones to his musical greatness. His early years, filled with music and hardship, served to mold him into the musical maestro whose influence can still be felt today. The path was not easy, but Bach's unwavering dedication and relentless pursuit of musical perfection laid the foundation for a legacy that would echo through the centuries. Bach's music was not just sound, it was a symphony of emotions, a melodious narrative of his life. This narrative took a dramatic turn during his tenure in Leipzig, a period that stands as the most prolific of his illustrious career. During this time, Bach was not just a composer, but a virtuoso, a teacher, and a family man. His life was a whirlwind of music and love, and his compositions during this period reflect this beautifully chaotic tapestry. It was here in Leipzig that he crafted some of his most celebrated works, compositions that would cement his legacy in the annals of music history. The Brandenburg Concertos, 6 instrumental works presented by Bach to Christian Ludwig, Margrave of Brandenburg-Schwedt, are a prime example. These concertos, each unique in structure and instrumentation, showcase Bach's ability to blend Italian and German styles into a harmonious whole, an ode to his ingenuity and musical prowess. The Goldberg Variations, a set of 30 variations for harpsichord, is another masterpiece from this period. It's said to have been composed for Count Kaiserling, who often suffered from insomnia. The Count reportedly asked for a series of soothing compositions, and Bach, ever the dutiful composer, delivered in spades. The result was a set of variations that dance between the somber and the lively, a musical journey that is as captivating as it is comforting. And then there was the Mass in B minor, a mammoth composition that transcends the constraints of time and space. This work, completed in the final years of Bach's life, is a testament to his unwavering dedication to his craft, a testament to his genius. His personal life, too, was a symphony of its own. His marriage to Maria Barbara Bach and later to Anna Magdalena Wilken brought him not just companionship but also inspiration. They played pivotal roles in his life, muses to his melodies. Through his compositions, Bach painted a timeless masterpiece, a testament to his genius and dedication. Bach's prolific period in Leipzig was more than just a chapter in his life. It was a crescendo, an opus that still resonates today. Bach's life was a symphony, each note a moment, each melody a chapter of his life. In 1750, the world fell silent as the maestro drew his last breath. Bach departed this world, leaving behind a vast body of work that was largely unappreciated in his time. His genius lay dormant, gathering dust for nearly a century. It was not until the dawn of the 19th century that his music was rediscovered. A new generation of musicians and composers, thirsty for inspiration, found in Bach's compositions an endless wellspring of creativity. His influence spread like a melody across the globe, shaping the works of future maestros. His complex contrapuntal style, his intricate fugues, and his innovative use of four-part harmony became the cornerstone of Western music. From Beethoven to Mozart, from Brahms to Chopin, all were touched by Bach's genius. His music became a language spoken and understood by every composer who ever put pen to paper. In the grand concert hall of history, Bach's music is a symphony that never ends. His notes continue to echo, his harmonies ripple through the centuries, his melodies live on in the heart of every music lover. His legacy is not just in his music, but in the inspiration he provides for every artist who dares to dream, to create, to innovate. Bach's music continues to resonate, a timeless testament to the life and genius of this extraordinary composer. In the words of Beethoven, Bach was the original father of harmony. A life lived in the pursuit of music, Bach's journey was a symphony of its own. His compositions, an enduring testament to his genius, continue to inspire and influence the music world. I urge you to delve deeper into Bach's melodies to truly appreciate the depth of his artistry. Remember, the beauty of Bach's music lies not just in the sounds, but in the silence between the notes. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe for more such fascinating stories.